Hot Springs, a resort city in the middle of Arkansas, located in the Ouachita Mountains among the U.S. interior highlands. It is set among several natural hot springs for which the city is named. The center of Hot Springs National Park is the oldest federal reserve in the United States, and the water has been widely believed for centuries to possess healing properties, and was a subject of the legend among several Native American tribes. The city has been home to Major League Baseball spring training, illegal gambling, speakeasies, and gangsters such as Al Capone, horse racing at Oaklawn Park, the Army and Navy Hospital, and 42nd President Bill Clinton. Also a destination for the arts, the city features the Hot Springs Music Festival and Hot Springs Documentary Film Festival. Hot Springs architecture is a key part of the city's blend of cultures, including a reputation as a tourist town and a southern city. I'm with Jose from Jose's Mexican Grill and Cantina in Hot Springs, Arkansas. So thank you, Jose, for having me. Can you tell me a little bit about what we have in front of us here?
What I got here is tacos al pastor.
Yeah, tacos al pastor.
Street tacos.
Yeah.
And then we got a Mexican guacamole.
And it's chunky.
We make from the scratch. When customer order, we make from the scratch.
To order you made?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
And this is we call shrimp el patron. With some zucchini, bell peppers.
Yeah.
Mushrooms, onions.
Well, so when I saw you cooking the shrimp, what was the red sauce?
It's a sauce we made with different kind of dry peppers, and we make the own sauce for that. Dry peppers and a lot of spices there. So,
well, is it a lot of traditional Mexican spices?
Yes, it's a family recipe.
Family recipe.
Even the charro beans, is the family recipe.
I love this. It's enough spice on the tip of your tongue.
Yeah, it's a little spicy, not much.
Not much at all. No. Not much. Very good. What about the sauces that we have here? We got traditional salsa. You got habanero salsa, and what's this green one right here?
This one is the one we serve. We call green salsa, and made with bell peppers, onions, avocados. Our famous white queso.
White queso. Well, what kind of cheese do you use?
We use American
cheese. Okay. And this right here, this dessert, it looks like churros, right?
Churros.
With
and ice cream. Yes, sir. We used to do different type of food before, and we come with the Mexican restaurants about 18 years ago. And this one here is our second location. It's been 11 years from December. We try to get every flavor for different, for everybody different.
Different parts of Mexico?
Yes. So, most of the people try to do like Tex-Mex. We try to mix it, different variety.
Folks who aren't familiar with Mexican cuisine to be able to come in and still feel at home and eating. What I love about your restaurant is that I almost feel like I'm in Mexico, right? With the type of booths you have and the type of tables that you have as well, and even the murals that you have on your wall. So,
well, we went to, when we opened our business, we've traveled to Mexico, Guadalajara, and it's a place where they make all the furniture, and we bring all the furniture from there. And the painting, the mirrors, we find a lady here in Hot Springs. It's what I try to do. People feel like they don't, Mexico or...
Yeah. In Arkansas, you're in Mexico, by being in this restaurant. You said your salsas and your cheese dip. You make all that in-house.
Everything is, we make on the house.
So tell me a little bit about each salsa, and let's try each salsa.
Well...
Like this green one, for example, it's very colorful.
Well, this one is the original, when people come in, we serve the red and green.
Uh-huh.
And then when people request something hotter, we bring with different kinds. Habanero salsa.
Habanero salsa. And it's very spicy?
Yes.
How about we try that on some of these al pastor
Sure.
tacos? I'll do one, you do one, okay?
All right.
How about that?
All right.
That way I'm not the only one sweating.
All right. All right, you go ahead and get the other one.
Okay.
Always got to, squeeze.
Yep. There's always the traditional onion, cilantro, a little bit of salsa, a little bit of lime. Cheers. You marinate your al pastor in-house, right?
Yes.
How long does it marinate for?
To be served, at least has to be 24 hours.
At least 24 hours, yeah. But the habanero salsa is like on the top of your tongue, just enough.
Yes.
For you to eat some more. I'm sweating a little bit, but not too much. I want to try your guacamole because you serve this a little bit differently.
Yeah, well,
it's chunky.
It's chunky. That make we made it when people order.
Right. To order, right? And you have tomato, onion, jalapeno, cilantro. You can still get texture from the vegetables, and you can tell it hasn't been sitting there for very long, and it's just the right amount of salt too. Obviously, this is your dessert, your churro, right? It's a vanilla ice cream.
It's most of the popular dessert, flan and churros.
I mean, it's so good. I mean, right? You get the vanilla and creaminess of the ice cream, right? You bite into the churro, which is like a fried dough that's crunchy in the outside, right? Sweet from the cinnamon, but soft on the inside as well.
Yeah, the inside is called cajeta.
Cajeta,
yes.
Now, and what is that?
It's like a sweet, they make by milk, yeah.
Sweet caramel, sweet chocolate.
Yeah, the caramel, yeah.
Inside, okay. I really like this. This is very good.
Thank you.
Along the way to the next restaurant, we found a tasty little barbecue spot nestled on the side of the road in downtown. At Jefferson's Barbecue, looks like they have a smoker right in front of their little building here. Well, let's go with ribs. Yeah, let's try that.
We like the Jefferson. It'll be $16.86.
Thank you so much.
And the just ribs off on the side.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Have a good one, guys.
We found this little barbecue spot here on the side of the road. It's called Jefferson's Barbecue. Some ribs. Beautiful, beautiful. And then we as well got some chili cheese.
Hot, definitely smoky. Very balanced, not overly sweet. Great piece of cut of pork. Get a little bit of that fat. You can see that this is really about to fall off the bone right there. Look at that. Are you guys jealous? You should be. Oh yeah. Clean off the rib right there. Wow. Super tender. Melt right off the bone. Barbecue sauce is a great complement to it. Nothing left. That's the way a rib should be. So we had to try the chili cheese hot link. Look at that sandwich. Some toast right here. I just want to scoop up. That was great barbecue we just found. Now on to the next. Some of your smothered chops on some rice.
On the right?
Yes, maybe like, you know, one chicken, one fish or something like that.
Okay.
Have you ever had someone come in and say, I want one of everything?
Yes, we have.
Okay.
Yes,
And then those homemade chicken and dumplings you were talking about.
all right.
Excellent. Yep. Okay. We'll get a small thing of that. I'm with Coach Courtney Sanders here in Hot Springs, Arkansas. We're at the famous restaurant. I feel like everyone knows about this place, right? Emily's Kitchen, and it's a family-owned establishment. Is that right?
Yes, it is. Family owned, family operated, and we put a lot of love in everything we do here. We always say grace before we eat. We give thanks for what God has done for us and what He's doing and what He's about to do. And I know if my grandmother was here and if we didn't say grace, I would be in trouble.
She'd be on y'all.
And so my mom, she comes to remind me, hey, make sure we say grace.
And protect us from all hurt, harm, and danger. Lord bless the hand on it.
We always serve in the community that we've been in. We've always been involved in just trying to help in any way we can. And God gave us a gift of food, and so that's our gift to the community. We try to provide the community with some food that you really can't get a whole lot of places.
Food is kind of your language, right?
Absolutely.
And that's my language, my love language, essentially, right?
Food is good for the soul. Is good for the mind.
Yeah.
It's just you need that nourishment.
Right.
We got your meats, we got your veggies.
Yeah.
We got food for everyone, man.
Yeah.
You know.
I had to get a little bit of everything because I was drooling just seeing that. But, you know, tell me a little bit about, let's start off first, the smothered pork chops.
Smothered pork chop, man. I tell you what, my mom, my auntie, they do a great job of preparing that smothered pork chop. It is that first bite is
Magical.
Is very magical.
Okay, should I go? Should I get some rice on there too? How should I go in?
You get your little rice, get your little gravy.
Okay.
And just go in, man.
That gravy. Yeah, you gotta dig in with me, Coach.
Good, man. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm a big guy, so you know I don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely. And this meatloaf too. Your customers were saying great things about it.
right? Homemade, made in house.
One day my wife is gonna show me how to make this meatloaf.
Okay, so your wife is the one that makes this.
Yes,
okay.
yes. When I was growing up, my mom made a really good meatloaf. Then I met my wife. She made meatloaf for me. I married her.
That's when you knew.
Mm-hmm.
Who makes the shrimp and grits?
It's an old recipe. My grandma, she showed me that one. She showed me how to do it. It's a certain way. You have to cook the shrimp, cook the roux, and there's certain ingredients that go in it
Right.
that normally wouldn't go in
Okay.
shrimp and grits. My grandma would start cooking, and a lot of the things that she grew in the garden, she prepared
Yeah.
as a meal. She would show me,
Yeah.
how to do certain things, and I remember, I learned, and like I said, before she passed away, she gave me her recipes, and I was like, what is this? She was like, these are all the recipes, it's been in the family for over 100 years, and take these and just make me proud. And back then, I didn't know what she was talking about. I didn't know what to do with them, to be honest with you.
Have y'all as well invested a little bit, of your tastes, and your likes into the recipe? No, you didn't. Never mess with it. You don't mess with it.
Something been around 100 years. You kind of just you just go with it.
Well, I hear this loaded cabbage was something new, right?
That is my mom. She
said it reminds her of her what she grew up eating when she was younger.
Yes. I'll let you experience that.
Okay, the loaded cabbage is something we just started. It's cabbage loaded with tomatoes and ground beef and other seasonings and stuff. I tried it one day, and it was a hit, and we've been making it ever since for about a month or two.
So that was your recipe. It's delicious, no doubt. Speaking of something old here, we have this old cornbread recipe, and this is something that I've never really have seen before. Normally it's, a square type of, cornbread, but, this is something that's unique. So tell me a little bit about this and how this came about.
That is hot water cornbread, man. Is handcrafted, made from scratch. That recipe's been out in our family a long time. My big mama, Emily's mother, she mastered the hot water cornbread.
Right.
Her grandparents were slaves, and that's where the recipe came from. So it's been around a long, long time. Right. And really the only person that, other than my big mama, that's mastered it is my aunt Carolyn. Man, look at here, I'm gonna tell you something, man. My aunt can throw down, man. When I say she can cook, she can cook.
No, I love this fried chicken. I mean, it's still moist inside. The batter is not too thick, but you still get that, crispy texture. And then what's in the batter or the mix for the catfish?
Actually, this is a simple batter that she made back there.
It's so thin and light, but you still get that crust, and the fish it's still flaky.
My wife and I started dating. I took her home with me to meet my parents.
Yeah.
My grandma was in the kitchen cooking, and so she told my wife to come on to the kitchen. I was nervous. I was like, oh man, this not gonna work. And so, but I noticed she started showing her different things, and one of the things she showed her how to make was the chicken spaghetti.
Yeah.
So I got kind of offended. I'm like, wait a minute, you haven't even showed me how to do chicken spaghetti. How did she get to come in and learn how to do chicken spaghetti? I knew right then, I said, probably gonna marry her.
That's the one.
Probably gonna marry her because she can't be cooking that chicken spaghetti for no other man.
The chicken and dumplings are made in-house, I hear, right? Dumplings made from scratch, chicken's fresh.
I've been telling my mom for years, I said, you need to sell this chicken and dumplings. I said, you just make chicken and dumplings and sell it.
Chicken is just so tender. You get a piece of it in every bite.
The peach cobbler. What's the story on that?
I actually stole this from my mom. She don't know it. She's
Okay.
learning right now because she's listening.
Yeah.
But I watched her make peach cobbler for years and years, and I kind of watched her. The thing that make it special is just the love that's put in it.
Is there any correlation that you would say between, you know, food and also, you know, coaching?
It's a direct correlation. You want to prepare and be as perfect as you can. You want to strive for perfection. I really do believe, man, if people came in here, was looking for a place to dine, was looking for a place to, you know, to get treated with Southern hospitality, Emily's is definitely that place.
Yeah.
We're gonna give you a good meal, but more importantly, we're gonna treat you like your family.
Coach, I appreciate you again for allowing us to be here, try your amazing food, and I can see why you guys are killing it right now, and I can't wait for more people to come and have this experience.
All right, thank you,
All right,
thank you,
Coach.
Jeremy.
I appreciate you, Courtney.
Appreciate you.
Hey, y'all have a blessed day and come back again. See y'all soon.
Whether you're just coming to town to soak in the famous baths, win some money at the casino racetracks, or just to find some good food, the Spa City has what you need. Until next time, bon appetit.